Hi, welcome to How to Paint. I'm your host, Kennedy Newkirk, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own muted colors on Bristol board. Let's jump right into it. Besides the Bristol board, you're going to need tape, a cup of water, something to mix your paint on, a brush, a thick postcard-sized paper, a pencil, and a paper towel or a napkin. First things first, if you want to have any sort of boundary while you're painting, you can take a postcard-sized paper, like I have here, and begin to lightly trace the edges with a pencil. The tracing doesn't have to be perfect, as I'm going to be securing the border with tape later on. Taking some tape, you're going to rip off 4 pieces of it. Make sure the pieces you're ripping off are a little bit longer than the lines you trace. To prevent the tape from damaging the Bristol board, it's helpful to stick the pieces of tape onto your clothes before you apply it on the Bristol board, which is what I'm doing right now. Once you're done applying the tape, it's important to seal it down with your hands. Although this is not guaranteed to prevent paint from bleeding out of place, it does reduce the chances of that happening. Now it's time to start making muted colors. You make muted colors by adding white, black, or gray to any color. For example, I'm going to take burnt sienna and white. After I have both colors on my personal palette, I'm going to dip my brush in water before I begin. After mixing the burnt sienna around for a bit, I'm going to add a touch of white to it. You might not see a difference at all with some colors. In that case, you can add some more white to get more of a muted color. This is enough of a difference for me, so I'm going to lay it down on my board so you can get a clear view of it. Now that I'm done laying the paint down, you can see we have a muted burnt sienna. To prevent contamination, I'm going to dip my brush in water, swirling it around a little bit. Then I'm going to wipe it off on my napkin that I have here. For my next muted combination, I'm going to take green and black. Once you have both colors on your palette, You're going to want to mix the green up a little bit. And then add a touch of black to it. As you can see, there's an immediate difference. I don't need to add any more black to it, so I'm just going to lay it down on the board. Now that I have the green down, we can work on making our final muted combination. Don't forget to always clean your brush when you're about to work with new colors. Now, for our final combination, we're going to be making our own gray using white and black, and we're going to combine that with sky blue. When you have black and white on your palette, you're going to mix the two together to create a nice medium gray. I'm now going to clean my brush before I start working with sky blue. Now that I have sky blue down, I'm going to dip my brush and start mixing the sky blue around a bit. I'm now going to add a touch of gray to the sky blue. As you can see, there's no immediate change, so I'm going to add some more gray. I'm going to continue adding gray because I don't see a difference quite yet. Now that I'm satisfied, I'm going to lay it down on the bristle board so you guys can see. Now we have our three muted colors using white, black, and gray all laid out for us. Although it may be hard to see a difference on camera, I'm going to lay down the original paint colors so you can see the difference between muted colors and original colors. Now that we're done, I'm just going to remove the tape here. When removing your tape, you want to tear it down inward to prevent any more bleeding. And there we go. That's how you make muted colors with black, gray, and white. Thanks for watching.